everybody, welcome back to Peachy and Pebbles, and today I'm going to be talking about where you should buy a dog from. First, I'm going to be talking about where you should not buy your dog from, and then I'll be going about where you should buy your dog from. So where you shouldn't buy your dog from is any app that if you like look up something and it's an app of just like a whole slew of dogs, all different like breeds, like Dalmatian, German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, Poodle, Cocker Spaniel, Bernedoodle, all these different. She is somehow always in the room when I'm filming. I don't get it. I don't get it, no. And it's just like all of these things, and it's like they get vet checkups, and then they fly on a plane to like they go on a plane to fly to the state you're in so that you deliver your puppy, and it's just kind of like this online public area. You're gonna have to go away now. Goodbye. Well, most definitely, that is a puppy mill, where they take great care of the dogs, and it's like, oh, most puppy mill websites will be like, and we are non-puppy mill, and blah, 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 blah. We take great care of our dogs. We do not support puppy mills, but they're really a puppy mill themselves. So don't get fooled by what they're saying. And most, like if you go to a shop like PetSmart, I know PetSmart and Petco's don't sell dogs, but I'm sure other places like that do. Malls sell puppies, and all those businesses are getting a whole slew of puppies from mills, and they're being transported into their shopping area so that you can buy dogs from the mills, and you don't know it because you're like, well, it's from a mall, and they're just being, so don't buy dogs from like shops or online services that say all that kind of stuff, because you are most definitely buying a dog from a puppy mill. What is a puppy mill? A puppy mill is where puppy mills are mostly all illegal in every state. Which is good, but people still do it secretly, and puppy mills are just, I'll pop up a picture right now of what a puppy mill looks like. And they're just people who get a whole slew of dogs, and they breed them over and over and over and over and over and over again until the female dog can no longer have puppies, and they don't give her like a month or two a break. Why are you crying? You want to go? They don't give like the female dog a break in between litters. They just breed her over and over and over and over again. And they don't care. They don't give their dogs any care at all. And even though some websites will say like they get their vet checkup, yeah, they probably have a vet that looks at them and says, okay, it's good to go, and then they deliver it, because they're not doing any of that, and it's not like a legit vet, and their puppies are just in awful conditions. Normally, if you guys have ever heard of like the dodo or something, yeah, the dodo is what it's called. They rescue a whole slew of different animals, not just dogs and cats. But I've seen some videos where they actually shut down puppy mills, and they go through the mills, and it's like trashed everywhere. There's just garbage. There's a whole bunch of like dead dogs everywhere because they just died of starvation or they died of health problems. They're like, all the dog's fur is just matted completely. Their waters have like green all like on top of it because all the algae is formed. I'm sure they're barely getting fed at all, and their conditions are just really, really terrible. So you definitely do not want to support those kinds of businesses, because if you're like, oh, well, if I buy a dog from a puppy mill, I'm saving that dog. you're not necessarily saving that dog, because then, oh no, there she goes again. She's barking away. Okay, so where was I? So if you buy a dog from a puppy mill, then, shut my door. If you buy a dog from a puppy mill, then they're just gonna be like, okay, great, we've got some business going, now we're just gonna keep breeding more and more dogs. So you're supporting that by giving that business money and just letting them know that, okay, we're in business now, people are buying from us, we can't go out of business, so let's keep breeding dogs. Now, where you should get a dog from is there's tons of amazing places that you can get your dogs from. Breeders, that's a good one. We got Sadie from a breeder, and Wesley, his breeder was a little suspicious. We don't really know a lot of the details from where we got Wesley from, but she called herself a breeder, but I think there was some kind of secret, I guess, to that. But yeah, breeders are an amazing place that you can get them, and I really recommend that you get shelter dogs, or dogs from the pound, or there's like, I'm sure, tons of shelters out there. The Humane Society has probably a lot of dogs, and some of these dogs probably do come from mills, but they're in a shelter, not in a mill, so that's fine. Or stray dogs, dogs who their previous owners couldn't care for anymore, so that's a great way of giving a dog a loving home from a shelter. But breeders work great as well. Really, really be careful and read all into where you're getting your dog from. So we were actually about to buy a dog from a mill. So it's called, I don't know if you guys have heard of this before, but it's called Puppy Spot. I found the website and I was like, oh, hey, look at this. They have a whole slew of dogs. I wasn't really familiar with what a puppy mill was and all that kind of stuff. So we called them. It like gave us this whole pack of like a leash, a bed, poop bags, a whole bunch of toys, like a puppy pack. We already got that mailed in, so we were like getting all these toys and we were so excited. It was like we were about to buy the dog until we were reading all the really bad reviews, and we tried calling the place, but they would never pick up the phone. And we started reading all the reviews, and they were like, it's a mill, don't pay attention to them. Once I got my dog, it had a whole slew of health problems. One review even said that they didn't even get the right dog. So we were like starting to get a little like, what is this actually? And it said no puppy mill. And it maybe wasn't a puppy mill, but it probably shipped in a whole bunch of dogs from mills and then just created their own website. So we canceled. We tried calling and calling. They would not answer it. So they finally answered and we canceled the order, but they were like, why are you canceling? You know, trying to bring us back in, like, no, we're not puppy mill, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I don't want to go rambling off, but we canceled it. But that is just to tell you guys to be very, very careful of where you are actually getting your dogs from. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!